Yeah, thanks everyone for joining the call. Unlike the January call, this is specifically talking about my course. Yes, I'll be, as I was just mentioning before, I'll be having a lot more free actual value adding sessions in the coming week, open class follow up and other things. But this is really a lot of people, since I said I'm going to start a new batch, a lot of people were, a lot of you were asking a lot of questions through email or WhatsApp. Some people struggled to find my contact and then found me. I really appreciate. So I just wanted to share probably 15-20 minutes or whatever long it takes to focus on what I'm offering in the course and why you shouldn't do it. I always start with why you don't need it. Then I will talk about why you may want to consider it. So I have around 20 years of experience. I started as a Java developer 21 years ago, I think. I did my master's in India, CIT Coimbatore, if you guys know. Coimbatore Institute of Technology, not the other CIT, the well-known CIT. Because I came to know that there is one more CIT which is not that popular and there is a lot of name confusion. Just like how my friend Maddie, you probably know him very well, says, "Oh, I studied in MIT." Then what MIT? I didn't know that. Yeah, I studied in Madras Institute of Technology, not Massachusetts. So it's not something like that. It's really CIT. And then, yeah, last almost a decade, I worked in Amazon in technical management capacity. And last 4 or 5 years, I'm in ML, GenAI Agentic AI space. Particularly last year, I did a lot of workshops all around Amazon offices for my VP org, 900 plus engineers, 200 plus data scientists. My goal was to bring awareness and increase adoption, which I was able to do it. And then I also worked as an agentic AI instructor to another company for a few months before I agentic AI school. So yeah, I know both theory and practice because I developed RiziUp.com. It's a website that coaches men how to flirt with girls, specifically focused on dating. I built everything from ground up without writing single line of code. It has React, Node.js, um, PostgreSQL, PG Vector, whatnot. Also, I have done fine tuning, if you know what I'm talking about, using LoRa and distillation also. And on top of it, the AGENTICAI school website also, you can see it looks professional. I built it without writing single line of code. So if you say that I am from testing background, QA background, DevOps background, you don't need to you don't need you haven't done coding. Uh, uh, Remember, I can't teach you coding. I can't teach you what I don't know. Okay, and as I keep saying, you don't need to know coding going forward. You need to know some aspect, particularly system design aspect, trade-offs, how to make the trade-offs, which these vibe coding or coding assistant tools not there yet. I don't think it will ever be there based on how the current uh, neural networks, deep learning algorithms works. Who knows? Probably 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line, some breakthrough invention may happen. Some another paper like attention is all you need may happen, then that may change things. But as of now, the currently things are built. I don't see the creativity or the human level thinking happening anytime soon with coding assistant. So are these coding assistant gonna replace programmers? Kind of, but not 100%. Like because of these limitations, which I was talking about, system design trade-off. Just to give you a couple of concrete example coming to my mind. So I'm working on a mobile app for lifestyle coaching for diabetes, pre-diabetes, weight loss, for weight loss. So I was asking it to using vibe coding. I was asking it to. I need to know the my customers' last 7 days trends, and based on that, we can give a customized guidance, almost like a nutritional coach. Hey, you are on track to reduce your weight or whatever A1C level, and this is the course adjustment you do, or you are on track. Please continue what you are doing. And guess what it did? It, instead of writing a single query with dates in between, from date and end date or to date, it wrote 7 single queries actually. That's ridiculous, actually. Even a junior programmer wouldn't do that. So, I mean, I was really pissed that it did it, but at the same time, I'm happy. That's why, they cannot replace us yet. Any questions so far? Okay, cool. So, why agentic AI matters and why and now? So, this is maybe let's do the same exercise we did in the second session. Give me a second. So, this was, I think, January second week or something in Indeed.com. It was showing 70 plus job openings with the agentic AI keyword. I should have done this very often. Oh, by the way, I left Amazon end of January, and this is what I do right now. And yes, I did just probably 15 minutes ago. Uh, I signed up this, taking over the site from the founder who is a surgeon himself. I'm gonna revamp and everything and deliver it to him within a month. Yeah, I'm a doctor too now. You can see. So this is basically a Yelp for finding surgeons. So yeah, I'm getting into product development in addition to coaching. Okay, maybe it is slow. It will take time. So the idea is basically a lot of people from data engineering, DevOps, QA, they're all saying that they are not able to find jobs, particularly they are in H1. It's been 4 months. Still, they are not able to find PM, product manager. But uh, at least few of them, I don't have too many people. The few of them who joined my course in start of February or end of Jan, I help them to, I got a dedicated session to optimize the resume and then their LinkedIn profile so that the recruiters reach out to them instead of they keep trying different places. And within few weeks, it worked. And you might have seen my LinkedIn message where I shared the screenshot of one of my student who have 17 plus years data engineering experience, and he was not getting any calls, forget about offers, and he was able to land within 6 weeks of my course, and his H1S transfer is in progress. Actually, he's pretty happy about it. You might have seen. Initially, he agreed for a salary. Then I asked him to reopen the conversation. I coached him, and then he went back and he spoke the way I coached him, and he was able to get additional 15K as bonus. So a lot of openings are happening in agentic AI. I'm particularly focusing on agentic AI, nothing else. And so if you ask me how it is for some other market, I don't know. But whatever I'm hearing from my students, that's what I can say. Uh, I thought particularly Databricks and Snowflake is as hot as agentic AI. And a couple of people said, I even told them that, hey, if you have so many years of experience in data engineering, so it's natural progression for you to learn Databricks or Snowflake. So why don't you do that instead of taking my course, which is a little bit extra work for you? and you are an H1, I don't want you to say you have to do agentic AI. So go and get the job. Then 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, if you want to still really want to transition to agentic AI, your doors are always open. And he said, no, Karthik, don't you think I would have already tried it? I already tried it, it didn't work. That's why I'm coming to you. And that's why I'm taking the course. In fact, the guy who got data engineering, who got the offer, also said the same actually. So yeah, really good salaries also I see. I have seen anywhere between $85 per hour to all the way to $200 per hour. $200 is very rare. I got only two, one with Cisco or some other company, I forgot actually. And day for yesterday, I spoke to local staff augmentation company, American company, very popular there in multiple cities. He said the same $85, anywhere between 80 to $85 to 130, $150 he has seen per hour. And yes, I do see sometimes $60, $65 per hour, but they are like junior position, 2 years, 3 years experience. Or sometimes they are very unreasonable. They are asking for 10 years experience and $65. I'm sure no one would, they wouldn't find anyone because supply is not meeting the demand yet. So the demand is like this much and supply is this much. So that is another reason you should be focusing on getting into agentic AI now if you really want to change your career. This is the right time. The reason is because supply is so skewed against the demand. They are relaxing the conditions. The hiring managers, recruiters, they are not so rigid like any other opportunities they have, where they can find a lot of candidates. Like if you have done some capstone project, you are able to talk about it, and I don't know, it is a sad part or interesting how you look at it. What I'm hearing from some students is the hiring managers or interviewers have no clue what to ask. They are really relying on ChatGPT, and they are really, literally, whenever you speak, they are looking at the ChatGPT screen for keywords. Actually, it does the keyword match. So that's another reason. If you're really looking to change career, this is the time to do. Because 1 year down the line, I can't say the same because just like you and me, everyone others also been thinking they are also struggling to get a job. They know agentic AI. Everyone is all the big guys are talking about agentic AI. They also going to get in. So 1 year down the line, when the supply is meeting the demand, then you can see the criteria tightening actually. So yeah, I got some students actually. They are very happy. They've been with the same company for 10 years, but still they wanted to. They don't have any threat of imminent job, loss or anything. But still they joined it because they're saying that Karthik, I know I don't need really on the job perspective, but who knows? My company also may catch up. My company is a laggard when it comes to agentic AI. They are not like Amazon. They always adapt later. But let's say 1 year down the line, they start thinking about agentic AI and they want to cut people or do riff, then guess what? Since I already know agentic AI, I'll be in safe zone. I can even propose some projects and show them that I have the knowledge. And so, in case 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, 2 year down the line, if they really want to do mass layoff, I'm sure I'll be safe. That is the reason I'm taking it. So even if it is going to take 6 months or 9 months for me to learn everything, I'm okay with it. So I've seen that kind of students as well in my first two batch. So you might have seen a lot of, Oracle laying off, Amazon, of course, laying off. Meta is already laid off, and there is rumors that they're going to lay off even more, etc. But at the same time, you can see the same companies that laid off mass, they are also opening jobs, but those job description mostly 90% or 80% of the time agentic AI, GenAI or agentic AI. And some job description, it's so funny. Actually, they say that they need 7 years, 8 years experience, agentic AI, which is ridiculous because agentic AI term is only coined like 2 years ago or something. So don't worry about it if you see something like that. Also, sometimes I see they are looking for AI ML engineer. And if you look at the job description, half of it about agentic AI, building agents, remaining half of it really Gen AI, not ML actually. So that is another thing I wanted to watch out for. So yeah, the choice is yours. You can keep doing what you're doing and hope the jump stays same. You know it's not going to be, or you jump in now. Jump in now. I'm not saying you have to really take my course. There are free resources available. You can go if you have time and you are not in a hurry. You can always and you have self accountability and what do you call self motivation. You can do it on your own. And out of all the students, two students already, one student, he didn't want to disclose which course he already taken. He spent $4,000 or something he already spent. He was not happy. And then he was very skeptical for taking my course. And then he joined my first session. And then as soon as the session is over, we were talking about installments. And he said he want to pay full. Yeah, he's very happy. Same thing happened last Thursday, where one person said he wants to join the course. I think about joining the course. First, he said he wants to join, and he also has taken a course with University of Austin or Texas, some university in Texas, 6 months course. He felt like that he didn't really uh, learn much, and then he attended my Thursday actual session, and then right after that he signed the agreement and uh, uh, sent the payment. Actually, he was very happy. So my teaching style, that's why I even uploaded my previous session uh, into YouTube so that I really, because see, I can guarantee that whatever I'm promising, I will do. I will under promise and over deliver. There is no question about it. That's my job. But at the same time, I can't say I'm the best teacher, right? Because in my college, I like teach Professor A, my friend who sat next to me didn't like Professor A. He liked Professor B's teaching. I didn't like Professor B. Professor C, we both like, right? So some people's teaching you may be able to resonate and you may be able to understand very well. Some people you may not. I don't know. That's why I put this free session so that I want to be really fully informed. If you really want to join, you know what you are getting into. So yeah, I'll be in my teaching style is this is I tuned while doing a lot of workshops at Amazon, where initially I started with just like any other teacher or coach, a lot of theory, and I could see that they were not engaged. Then I asked the feedback. They said, Karthik, everything is good, but the thing is, it's so boring. You are spending 45 minutes theory, then 10 minutes hands-on exercises. It is really boring. It's not engaging. So I flipped it 2 weeks later, for like one slide, two slide theory, and then immediately hands-on exercises. The engagement I could see, and they were also not only coming to me saying that they really like this style, and they started pushing and referring their colleagues to attend the workshop. That's how I was able to increase the productivity and adoption. So yeah, hands-on practice, and also I have once I teach you, you have the option to. Okay, let's see. Let's start. I don't see the count anymore. Do you guys see the count? Usually it'll show 75,000, 72,000, 80,000. That's really odd. Maybe I have to sign in. Never mind. I don't think I signed in. But you can try it yourself actually. See how many jobs are opening up for AGENTICAI. But where I'm, yeah. So you can see as soon as the session is over, within 2 or 3 hours, I upload the recordings here with the date. See, some of the things I didn't even mention it in my course curriculum. Let me show you which ones. Yeah, behavioral design framework. This is really for product manager. I bet you go and talk to product managers in your company. They wouldn't probably know. Ask them about BJ Fog design framework and uh, Octalysis framework and then Cook framework. Most of the product managers don't know. How do I know? Because even in Amazon, I spoke to a few product managers, they got no clue. But Amazon does use these frameworks actually. So people do know, but not everyone know. Why did I take it? Because I see the roles are converging in 6 months to 1 year. I already started seeing a couple of openings where the role name is called AI builder. So they are asking the engineer to do everything. You come up with a PRD product requirements document, uh, all the way to what do you call it? What is the next step? Requirements, design, and also prototype, and then deliver the whole product. And also Meta's last earnings call, I think, or internal meeting. What is it called? I forgot the name. Uh, all hands meeting. So started calling product managers as AA builders, meaning he was asking them to do the prototype, not just a PRD user requirement survey, etc. And 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I saw an article where Mark Zuckerberg himself did the vibe coding and pushed some code to their code, actually code base, internal Git repo personally by him, and he hasn't done any coding for probably 20 years. So it is changing. That's why even though I didn't add it in my course curriculum, I did cover these things because I see that it is slowly shifting. I want my students to be ready for it. So yeah, you can see capstone, live sessions, and RunPod. RunPod I didn't mention about it. RunPod is similar to AWS, but they rent only GPUs and CPUs. I thought, okay, that is cheaper than AWS 50% they claim. So why don't I teach my students how to use it for quick uh, prototype and stuff? What else I didn't mention in the course curriculum? I still went ahead and took it. I'm sure there may be way more stuff actually. So yeah, you get access to core session recordings and then all the PDFs that I use in the course. And then exams, every topic you have exam. Yeah. So this is reinforcing what you learned in my class. And then once you complete and you pass the exam, you have the ability to share your uh, achievement in LinkedIn. Why it is important? Because some of you, not some of you in the sense, uh, existing students and the students who already signed up for the new batch, they were worried that, oh, I have DevOps for last 10 years. And if I change my profile to Agentic AI architect or Agentic AI ops engineer, my colleagues are in LinkedIn, what they will think of me. I'm not comfortable doing it. And I said, okay, that's why I have this option. Once you start sharing that you are taking this course and you are sharing, then they know that you are learning. That's why you changed your profile. So it wouldn't feel look odd to you or to them. They will come to you actually. Now you will be their guru actually. In fact, literally, that's what happened to the student who got the offer uh, within 6 weeks actually. He went for a AA conference since he started writing articles and started sharing his experience with AGENTICAI school. Their friends all saw it and that he is doing it in London. when they went for AI conference, he was the resident expert for them. Whenever they attended any sessions, they were keep on uh, uh, nagging him to give more details when they couldn't understand the concepts taught in AI conference. I think it's in North Carolina or something. So what else? Yeah, you can track your progress here and what's your weak area and strengths so that you can focus on it. And you get to take final exam and then you will get the certificate as well. Yeah. So what else I do for job prospect? So I have my own Discord channel and you can see, uh, in fact, students themselves meet for everyday mock interview. So that is another way to reinforce what you learned because you attended my class and then you also took the exam. So the concepts everything will be clear probably 70%. But in the mock interview, when you try to explain a concept, that's when you really know how much you really got it, how much you didn't. So then you can go back to recording and or the material and then correct it. So next time you will do better. So if you do enough mock interviews over the 6 week to 8 weeks of session, I'm sure uh, not only by the end of the course, you have all the practical experience and also you have the mock interview experience. I would be a doubt that you need more than 2 or 3 interviews to clear and get a job that you desire. And then obviously I optimize my LinkedIn profile so that all the jobs come to me. And even though I'm not in the job market, still jobs come to me. So I started posting here. So I started posting here all the jobs I'm getting, which I'm not interested. So you get the opportunity to apply for it. On top of it, if you look at it, see, he got a job opening, he's not interested to apply. So he shared it here. So there's what do you call collective effort, compounding, power of compounding is happening. And also I have at least tie up with 3, 4 consulting companies. They are also willing to market my students once I tell them that they are ready. And then, yeah, you have capstone project and I give you a base version of the project which you got to do a lot of enhancements. It has intentional bugs, and it is not ready to use at all, even as a demo, which you will. But it took 2 weeks to build it, so I got to balance between asking all my students to develop from scratch because some of you may have work, and also don't do anything at all. So I give you a base version of the project, which you can build on top and clone it and build on top of it, then make it as your own. And when you present it in the interview, most of the time, the interviewer impressed, particularly they have no clue what to ask, and they are relying on ChatGPT to ask questions. When you explain them, when you go through them, they will be really impressed. And my certifications doesn't have the credibility like AWS or Google or Azure. So how do I increase credibility? So once you complete the capstone project, I'll be having a live recording session where I'll ask a lot of questions to have you walk through the whole capstone project in depth. And then I will provide the link in the certification itself. So a prospective hiring manager or recruiter can quickly go through, then they know that you know what you're talking about. They'll be more open to call you for interview. Yeah, share the interview questions, whatnot. I don't promise jobs, but I do what the next best thing, whatever I can do, I definitely do. Uh, the goal is when you are completing the course, whatever money you paid, you have to say that you really got more than what you bargained for. Okay, we talked about certification. So originally I had it for the first two batches as 12-week program, but a lot of people said, Karthik, we don't have job, we are an H1, we are under the pressure. If you take three months to teach us everything, then it may take another worst case scenario 1 or 2 months. So 5 months, the luxury we don't have. So can you increase the hours and shrink it to 6 to 8 weeks? So that's why I changed it to 6 to 8 weeks now. But the course content or anything, nothing changed. The only thing is more hands-on uh, exercises and less theory, and also increase the number of hours. So my idea is you you know enough to clear the interview in 6 weeks if you follow everything, not just attending my session and then give excuses why you couldn't complete the exam or why you couldn't attend the mock interview. I'm going to be really strict actually for this batch actually because I got a lot of learnings in the first two batches. So I'm going to be more strict actually. So I really want people who want to move up actually really need a lift actually. So yeah, I talked about fine tuning, LoRa, QLoRa, quantization, distillation, small language models, context engineering, RAG, MCP, multi-agent system, AGENTICAI fundamentals, Lang chain, Lang graph, Llama index, enterprise AI, evaluation, observability, governance, security, capstone, patterns and anti-patterns, and then the additional stuff which I didn't even put it there. I'm definitely going to cover. Um, okay, let's talk about, yeah, I already talked about why you don't need this course. It's a lot of information. Maybe I'll give few seconds. Any questions? And who is this for?
Um, Hey,
Yeah,
hi,
good.
Ka- Varun here.
Yes.
Yeah, so the coursework that you are saying is more no code, low,
Yes.
no coding involved and more theory, right?
No, no, no.
So,
No
no.
code doesn't mean that it's theory. Do you want me to
So,
elaborate?
so is it more about concepts or could you explain a little bit
Hands-on
more on?
exercises, I said. Hands-on exercises, how can it be concept, right, Varun? So vibe coding is taking care of coding part. That's why it's no code, but still it's hands-on exercises. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah, so what does vibe coding mean? Sorry, I'm asking you that.
So vibe coding is you use prompts to do the coding. Let me show you. So all this coding, it's a TypeScript file, okay? Everything written by uh, this tool called anti-gravity by Google. All I have to do is I have to give prompts. Let me show you. See, these are all the error stack trace I copied, and then it is telling me what I need to do fix it. So see, I'm just asking what's the password. Mm, I hope I can show you how I developed a feature. Give me a second. Yeah, see, I'm saying in the exam page, exam title is displayed in third row after the difficulty level. It should be in the top. Exam title should be first, difficulty level, then type whether it's practice or and status, come up with a plan first. I didn't write any code. This is what vibe coding is. So it spent how much time? 31 minutes. Then it came up with a plan. Let me open. And it was telling what it's gonna do. And then I said, go ahead and complete it. And then what happened? Um, the exam. Yeah. The lang chain was here, third row. This practice was at the top, and intermediate was in the second row. The title was in the third row. So I explained this. That's what I explained. Now it's changed, and I didn't write single line of code. Is it clear?
Yes, but like just to validate that code, like how, like I understand that you have written the prompt based upon the understanding on how you want this one, and but how do you validate that code?
So you are talking about 1 hour, 2 hour session. I unfortunately there's not that time to do that. I can probably give you one live vibe coding session video I have taken for the students. There'll be you can write unit test, integration test if you wanted short answer, integration test to confirm none of the tests are breaking, and then you have to for these things you have to visually check. There is no other way.
Okay,
For this particular change, you have to check visually. But for other things, any backend change or something, you can write unit test and integration test and make sure that they don't break. If it breaks, then you know what to do. Actually, uh, the uh, code assistants are smart enough to see if there are any errors. They themselves pick up and then they try to fix it. Actually, it's getting really sophisticated.
okay. So another question, Karthik, like I'm also actually looking for jobs for the last few months. So like if I upgrade my, like as you told that you will be helping us like with our LinkedIn profile and update the LinkedIn profile too, right? So, like, would that not be observed by the people who I'm already applying to? Would that be an issue? How do we like convert our current project with AI? Because with the client that I worked with.
So you don't, right? So you already, if you're already, if you're still working, then you have an option to learn from the course and then pitch some idea. That's what one student is doing actually. With this manager, whatever he learned is pitching a course how to automate stuff. But since you already left the job, you don't. That's where capstone project and having multiple GitHub repo, all those things gonna help. Uh, that this is the reason it may work this time, but not probably not 1 year down the line when so many people have the required experience. Then the hiring manager recruiter says, "Oh no, we can't. We do, just the GitHub repo or capstone projects are not enough. We need live projects." That that what do you call restrictions may come 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line. Even now, some hiring managers may say but when they're not getting people, then most likely, and if you're really optimizing your profile the way I tell you to do, then the chance of they're taking you is higher. Let me put it this way. If you're not able to get the job through Agentic AI, I don't know what else will help you, what else will help you because already whatever you worked on, the X number of years experience is not getting you any um, uh, what do you call uh, interviews. So I don't know what else. Okay, can I show the agentic AI? The-
Kartika,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question related to product management. So, how, as a product manager, we need to learn and implement agentic AI? Like, what kind of, how do we prepare for those kind of interviews?
So product management, it's a little bit different than the engineer and architect. But right now, I have one person who is doing for product, who is applying for product manager, but she is still taking my agentic AI engineer architect sessions only. But long story short, for product manager, you really need to know some of the basics actually, like whether we need to fine tune LLM, meaning customize, take a open source LLM and customize it. What metrics we should use? Do we need to use precision and recall? How do we uh, make sure we reduce or prevent hallucination from happening? So those kind of design trade-offs, you as a product manager, they are expecting you to know it. They're expecting you to be a little bit technical. In fact, I wish I have my bag with me. I have a AI product management book. Actually, I'm reading multiple books. The common theme is they're expecting you to know a little bit technical than what you knew or didn't know before. I wish I have opened the, let me see if I have the product management curriculum. It will be much easier. Who is this talking? Maybe I can send you the details a little bit more.
Karthik, this is Priya. I had even pinged you on WhatsApp
Okay.
just a few minutes before the course started.
Okay. I think I should be having it in my
Yeah, I
website.
can ping you again maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really officially started this cohort yet. I'm gonna start soon. Uh, one track for executives, product managers, and project managers. So you still really need to know the foundations of GenAI and mental models. I have a little bit more detailed course curriculum. I sent it to someone actually 2 days ago. Let me find it and send it to you. Anyone else looking for project manager and product manager details?
Thanks, Karthik.
Okay.
Hey, Karthik, this is Venkat here. Yeah, I'm also fall under the same category.
Okay, maybe I can have a separate session for product manager and project manager in next few days, actually. Quickly,
Sure.
yeah, that correct.
Thank
Please,
you.
can you please text me that you're looking for product manager so that I don't forget?
Absolutely. I'll do that. Thank you.
Do you have my number?
Yeah.
I
Me too.
think in the WhatsApp group, I think I have it. Yes.
Okay, I can type it here. This is my number.
Oh, thank you. I got it
Yeah.
now.
Karthik, Shashi here. Me too. I'm
Oh,
looking
hi,
for.
Sasi.
Yeah, how are you? Okay. Thanks, Karthik. Please include, we want to more towards, product management side on the AI agentic side. Yeah, being in IT for last, 20 plus years, but we don't have any clear path, how to land there, right? Yeah. If you could conduct a separate session and curriculum, that would be great.
Okay, sure. Sounds good.
Yeah. Thanks, Karthik.
Okay. So, yeah, did I answer all the questions for Varun? Varun, do you have any other question?
Yeah, Karthik. So, like, basically, so what you're saying is that capstone project that you're talking about, like, if we are able to like present to the clients, that is still accepted, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that
I'm hearing from the recruiters and consulting companies that who are working on this. Like I can even give you the name actually. Dice is they are very popular. One they were saying they were the one I spoke to one of their account managers. He was the one saying that $80 to 120, $130 actually, and they're a little bit. Some clients being very what do you call rigid. They were asking 3 years experience for when agentic AI is not even there for not that old actually, because they don't know. It's and the account managers are trying to educate them. And some they were okay if you really show you have the knowledge by capstone and what do you call if you have some live projects, nothing like that. If not, they were willing to consider, but you have to be uh, you have to clear the interview, like expert level. You have to really answer all the questions. Then they will definitely consider. That's what I heard.
okay?
And yes, I do have live projects. I have like 8 or 9 projects ready to go, but you have to really show that you are serious because I used to teach system design, how to clear system design interviews and behavioral interviews and Facebook, Google, Amazon. In fact, some of you might have attended it for free 4 5 years ago. Then I stopped it after 4 5 months because people are not taking it serious. So that's why I really, this time when I restarted, I said I'm gonna make sure that people don't think that my price is cheap, so that they can take it for granted. Uh, in fact, last Thursday, whoever joined the course, they were saying that, hey, can I pay in 2 installments because the course fee is actually really expensive. I said, thanks. I'm glad you are thinking it is expensive. Please take it to your mind and put full effort, and I will also full effort so that you get your money's worth. I intentionally kept it for that price, even though I could even get do it more because the you can go and check other people. Did I talk about price? Okay, so the price is 3K. You have installment available, but please go ahead and do your diligence. And I'm not what do you call? I'm not naive to arbitrarily come up with price. And I have seen what others charge. I'm some in some cases I'm charging 1/3 of what others charge, and they give you only 70% of what I give. And some they may charge less, probably $200 $300 or $400 less, but still they don't give you the personal attention uh, that I give. And in fact, I've seen some people were doing it for $600 $600. And I did attend their information session. There no way, no way close to what I'm covering actually. What I meant to say is I'm very competitive. If someone is covering as much as I am covering, I'll my price will be already reduced. If the someone is doing that, let me know. I'm happy to match them or undercut them. And for students, if they are basically within 1 year of graduation and still they don't have jobs, I'll definitely give discount. Please reach out to me. And if you want to, if you are attending from India, you want to take this course from India, definitely you have a different price. And please reach out to me because obviously people in India don't make the same salary as people in US. So I got to make sure I'm considering that fact as well too when I price it. I don't want to price out people, but at the same time, I don't want to do it for very cheap. People don't take it serious. In fact, uh, some people were saying it's only 3K. I said, no, please don't tell me. Then are you saying that I have to raise it? I really want you to say that it is real, somewhat expensive, and then if you're joining, so that you really take it really take it seriously, and then see, I have vested interest in your success because you attend my course and you become successful, you're gonna become my marketing mouthpiece. That's what I want actually. I'm in it for long game. I'm not here to tell what you need to hear to manipulate you to get into the course. No, I don't want to do that. That's not me. I'm not hurting for money, so I'm okay to do the right way.
Karthik, is this the same course even for product managers or is it different?
No, no, it is different actually. So some of the aspects are same. For example, product managers are asked to know about what is fine tuning, when to use LoRa, when to use full fine tuning, QLoRa. So if you need to know and make a trade-off and work with the leadership, why not do the hands-on exercise as well, and it's not too technical as well. So that's why I even went for run part. So I want to have less friction as possible for you to run these hands-on exercises. I know AWS and Google, they have all the bells and whistle, but it is a little bit the UA is so heavy, and I shouldn't say working for Amazon for a decade, but unfortunately that's what it is because they have so many products. Whereas RunPod is specially done for only for renting GPUs and CPUs only for fine tuning and distillation. So that's why I chose, so that even a product manager, project manager who don't have any technical experience before should be able to do with Breeze. Is it clear?
Karthik. So we would appreciate if you can send the course details for that that line.
Sure, absolutely. I will do. Please text me so that I know whom to send. Anything I missed or have questions? People have questions.
Karthik, do you share this the PDF of or the coursework that you are teaching? Because right now everything is new to me, frankly
Are in
speaking.
the website actually.
It's on the website. Okay.
Right here actually, you see AGENTICAI. You click on courses and then engineers, architect, tester. You see exactly what you see in the PDF. A little bit much better looking actually, if you ask me. Much polished than, because it has more real estate than here. Or you are looking anything else from this? See, people were asking why you don't mention your course fee in the website. The thing is, a lot of people don't know. Like someone educated me more than a decade ago. That's why I did what I did, and I was able to get into Amazon. So that's the reason I need an opportunity to present why whatever you are spending money for this course or any course, any certification is not an expense. It is an investment. We spent, if you studied masters here, you spent $40,000 per year, $80,000 per year, and you didn't have any guarantee. Your college or university didn't give you job guarantee. And some people ask, hey, you're charging $3,000. Can you give me job guarantee? How can I give? You didn't mind spending 40K, 50K to, including myself. I spent a lot of money to clear my masters in CIT, right? But they didn't promise anything. They facilitated maybe campus interviews. I didn't get selected in that. That's a different story. The point is, so you're spending money for iPhone latest 17 Pro, $1,300. That's an expense. Okay, so spending money on courses, be it a Udemy course or Coursera course or this course, or spending $150 for AWS AI practitioner certification, those are all investment because you have ROI coming there. Uh, Buying a MacBook Pro beefed up version for $2,000 when you're all you're gonna do is watch movies is an expense. Okay, but spending for these things is not expense; it's an investment. So invest in yourself. Your future self will thank you. I used before joining Amazon, every year I got a goal of completing at least one certification. Why? I was an H1, and if there is any recession like 2008 happens, even a hiring manager get 200 resumes into his desk. If he my resume was 190th, he is going through all 200. My resume should stand out. So that's why I did all those things. And many times hiring managers were afraid of, or what do you call, not afraid. They were like, okay, Karthik, you have taken this many certifications. It doesn't make sense to ask you these questions. I'm sure you know more than me. You cannot clear these certifications without, knowing, at least know something. So let's talk about something else. And they moved on to bigger question. And some hiring managers don't care about certifications, but recruiters care. So that's where again some people say, "Oh, your certification is not, well known or recognized as AWS or something." Yes, but in what do you call in the grand scheme of things, if a recruiter sees you have a certification from AGENTICAI school or some other unknown school, it doesn't matter. Most of the recruiters are not specialized. They wouldn't know a difference. They see, okay, this person has a certification. Maybe I need to select this person because he has done something. He or she has done something more than outside of the job. So that's how they look at it actually. And in fact, the reason I even bother about developing the certification platform in my website is AWS AI. That time, I'm sure even 1 month ago I checked, they have only practitioner certification, very beginner certification. Uh, mine is way intermediate and advanced, both covers actually. That's one of the reason I did even bother to create this platform. Otherwise, I would have been like, okay, just have topic wise exam for my students, and that's good enough. Then when I realized there is a gap in the industry, that's when I said, okay, I need to give it to my students so that when they complete it, they know at least 70-80% of what they studied and completed. Any other question?
So, Karthik, I understand that there is a self study that is definitely involved after the classes that we take. So there will be a lot of questions because right now, like I don't know an ABCD of what I need to learn in AI. So there's a lot of learning curve that is involved, right? So, if we have any Q&A, would that be entertained during the classes, or how is that because if we have a lot of questions around it.
Hopefully, if you have a lot of questions, I didn't do really a good job. I failed you. Okay. That's the first thing. And based on my first two batches, I didn't see that way. All they were, my students were saying they forgot because they didn't take the exam after my session. Like 3 weeks later, hey, what about this concept? Do you remember? Let's see if you remember. Oh, I remember this. You took it 2 weeks ago, Karthik. I totally forgot. But again, uh, definitely I can entertain Q&A. In fact, I'm planning to have, if I have enough students and enough questions are there, uh, have a dedicated office hours where I'm going to focus on only answering those Q&A. But if someone is expecting me to do another parallel course for them, sorry, I can't do that. I hope I answered your question.
Yes.
Karthik, quick question. So at the end of 6 weeks, what can we expect? Do you have a output of what the students have built at the end of 6 weeks program?
Okay, so 1 second. Let me see. Um, they're still, the program is not done for the current batch. They're still working on it, but they have done a lot of things. Let's see. Again, some people, they were taking their own time, so I can't force them. So whoever was serious, they were.
Now, how about the previous batch, the one that finished maybe a couple of weeks back, months back?
No, I got two batches. They're all probably 2-3 weeks away from finishing.
Oh, okay.
Before that, I used to be an instructor for another company. It may take 5 minutes because I don't think I started this database for a while. So it's
No worries.
I can show you meanwhile the presentation of what they were building actually. Mm, small. Let me download it from my site.
Maybe you can talk about the capstone project that
Yeah.
we have
Let me
provided
download
before.
the presentation so that I can.
Okay.
1 second. No, I got to log in as a student. Okay, this is what some of them they completed their layers, some of them they're still working on it. So this is the capstone. The idea of the capstone is all aspect of GenAI, Agent AI has to be in the capstone so that they have the students have the close to actual experience. In fact, I can turn this into actual product also if I want to. So it's not like what do you call Instagram clone or Facebook clone that no one will ever gonna use it. So this I can turn it to what do you call live product and sell it. Yes, I can do so, but it takes a lot more, probably a few more months of effort, but that's different story. So the idea is basically the capstone project for this current batch, next batch it may change, or I may give this and one more also. And some students they want to they got their own idea they want to develop. I'll definitely gonna assist them, not an issue. But this capstone project which I gave is lot companies have a lot of legal contracts, SOWs, non-compete agreement, non-disclosure agreement, master service agreement. Some companies have 30,000 agreement, 50,000 agreements with all these vendors, big companies like Microsoft or Google, Chevron. So right now they're using lawyers, paralegals to review the agreements, each and every agreement, before the company representative, sales team, or IT team wants to get into this agreement with another party. They have to send it to these lawyers for review, and it's a lot of time consuming. The lawyer has to remember everything against company policy, whether it is compliant to compliance company policy, or if not, then which clauses are not. All those things they have to do manually. The idea is this capstone project. One of the reason I chose this is legal contracts requires a lot of nuances and capturing the nuances, and it is legal lingo is completely different than normal language that we use. So if a student is able to really complete this product, then that's one of the toughest thing to crack actually, complete actually, and they're really mastering the agentic AI and Gen AI. That's the reason I chose this. So customers or internal contacts can upload their negotiated contract into the site, and the system which already trained on legal lingo will analyze it and then validate against internal policies and see which clauses are paragraphs are compliant, which ones are not compliant, and then it will also give you suggestion. If it is not compliant, what is the impact if you get into the agreement as it is, and what is the negotiated language that we can use. For example, company internal policy says liability cap is $1 million, but your counterparty is saying $2 million. Now, this will basically say that our internal policy says 1 million, but it says 2 million. So either change it to 1 million or you have to get a higher approval. These are the people you have to get approval because the impact is way more than 1 million more than what we are willing to risk. That is what this capstone project is. It has a lot of work is there. So students have to take the my common base code, and they have to add all these layers: input layer, access layer, pre-processing layer, orchestration layer, model layer, MCP layer, governance security layer. So uh, two ways they have to do it. One is each one take one layer and they basically push the code to common GitHub repository so that they know how to work as a team. Uh, So that is one aspect. Then they again clone one more version of my base project and build everything so that now they understand all the layers in deep so that they are really ready for the interview. Interviewer ask any curveball question, they should be able to answer in deep.
So is it based on a multi-agent model, Karthik?
Yes. Yes.
So you have multiple agents working on
Yes.
back and forth to analyze the document?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Let me see. 1 second. There is PDF extraction agent, class extraction agent, class analysis agent, like that. So many are there. And you have this is the fine tuning distillation model, teacher model. So complex queries goes to 7 billion parameter larger model, capable of managing complex prompts, and small prompts will be going to student model. Dynamic routing logic. These are all very advanced stuff. A lot of companies don't even use it. And I am training my custom LLM on all this legal lingo. And these are all the predefined data set defined by some association, lawyer association or legal association, so that when you send the actual data, it can identify, okay, this is termination class, this is indemnity class, etc. Again, you are looking at data cleaning, metadata tagging, all these things you are expected to in actual projects at work. These are all the things I've seen at Amazon people do it as some aspects of it or all the aspects of it in one project or other. So I know what they expect in your job. So this is the maximum they expect, but most of the time, uh, good thing is, since as I said, a lot of interviewers don't know what to ask, and when they hire, most likely you are first person or second person of the team. In fact, you may be setting up the rest of the team. You will be the interviewer for the rest of the team, and that's what happened to the person who recently got the offer. He's the first person in the team. He has to hire rest of the team. Guess what he will do? Most likely he will come to me. Karthik, I have these experience requirements. Let me know if anyone is ready. I'm happy to arrange an interview.
Um, and the LLMs. So what are the requirements? So if someone wants to take this course, uh, can you talk about
I
any
recommend,
subscriptions they need to have?
yeah, I recommend having a Mac, uh, at least M1 or later, not earlier than M1. No Intel processor. If you have Mac, great. If you have Windows, we have some students who have Windows. They're able to do it, but it is slow. In that case, you may have to use cloud service like Runpod. You may shell out $3, $4 for running the hands-on exercises. So Mac works really well, but Windows, at least 3 students in my first 2 batches use Windows. They got to do some more changes. Unfortunately, I'm Mac guy for at least more than a decade, but we were able to figure it out in the live session. Let's see if it started. Okay, it's running now. Let me start the Docker.
You also have a batch of the product managers. You
I'm
already
sorry,
have it, or like,
what is it?
no, I mean, this is for more on the development side, right? Like more on the technical architect part of training and everything, correct?
Yes, yeah. This is for
So, like,
engineers and
do
architects.
yeah, engineering side. So, anything on the product management side, you have
So
already
product
the
manager,
students who
you will
have
most
undergone the training?
So one product manager is going through the same training as engineers and architects. She's able to do, but I'm guessing other people may not. So for product managers, I'll be walking you through how to build agents like, using N8 and do some vibe coding so that you can create prototypes, but not go this deep if you don't want to. So N8 is a no code, absolutely no code agent building platform. There is one more actually. So I'll be going through teaching you how to build agents through this so that you have practical experience and you know what you're talking about when you are talking to both leadership and GenAI and AgenticAI engineers. Clear?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it may take another 10 minutes to build. Let's see, anything else?
And Karthik, how is your course timings?
What is it? Course timing. So Monday and Thursday, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. PST, or Phoenix time. And Saturday, Sunday batch, most likely it will be, I haven't decided exactly, maybe 10:30 or 11 PST, and it will go for 3.5 hours because 30 minutes break for lunch, Saturday and Sunday. So in case, let's say you joined the weekday batch, you missed a session, you want to catch up on weekend session, absolutely you're welcome. Or let's say you are not really in a hurry to get a job, you are taking your own sweet time. In between, you got a 1 month break and you want to come back like July batch, I wouldn't say no. Or even you attended all the classes, still you want to attend next batch, I wouldn't say no. I give you as much flexibility as I said. My job is to, whatever money you are paying, I want to make sure you are getting squeezing every penny out of me. Tell me one course gives you this kind of flexibility.
Karthik, this is Sashi. I understood that you are saying we don't need to know coding for this, but some people are saying we need to know Python for this. Do we need to know Python really for this?
Personally, I don't think so. But I have Python also as part of the curriculum. I do cover Python basics, but it's really,
Okay.
you have to practice a lot. And
Mhm.
that's why it's important for you to complete the capstone project and have a deep understanding of it so you can steer the conversation the way you want to. So this is what I would do if I were you. And within 5 minutes, I introduce myself. Hey, I built this capstone project. It's a really cool project. I won't take more than 3 to 5 minutes. Can I show? Before the interviewer start asking question. So you take control of the situation and you walk you through, you wow them, you set the stage right for them, then then you, since you set the stage and you have a positive influence on interviewer's mindset, then rest of the questions will be more focused on behavioral and other things than technical. And even if it is they asked some technical question, you miss something, but left a such a positive impact, this carries more weight than anything you missed.
Okay. So if I join and due to some busy work, if I couldn't proceed, then I can join the next batch, right? That's what we
Absolutely.
are saying, right?
Absolutely. As long as I'm,
So
I,
without
I
any
continue to do the batch, most
without
likely,
any additional cost, right?
no additional cost. Even if I may increase the price in the next batch or following batch, but whoever already paid, you are not.
Oh, got it, got it,
Yeah,
got it. Thank you.
sure. Let me put it this way. If I have another batch, you are welcome to retake, even if you attended every session this batch.
When should we have classes? Like what time?
What is it? I'm sorry, you got to speak up a little bit. Who's talking? I guess they lost the audio.
Yeah, they muted themselves, Karthi.
Oh,
Karthi,
okay.
this is Raj here. So if you want me to talk about something, then let me know.
What is it? Yeah, Rajana, if you want to talk about your experience, Rajana is attending my first batch.
Sure, sure. Hey guys, this is Raj here. So I am one of the first batch that attended the class from Karthi. So I am also a project manager. We started really technical as well. initially from the basics, and then we went on to I'm in the phase of capstone project. Kati, if you let me, probably I'll show them what we did in
Oh, yeah,
capstone
please.
project or what I
Yeah,
did.
if it is ready for you, your laptop, yeah, please go ahead.
Sure. Let me share my screen. Uh, Sending in the request. So in
Realize
the
your
beginning,
laptop.
I'm like I also started very very
Maybe give your background first.
yeah. So I've been a project manager for a long time, for more than a decade now, and mostly I'm a legacy guy. I'm a COBOL guy, right? I don't know Java, I don't know .NET, anything else, right? Mostly on I have worked on COBOL and mostly with hospitals and fintech as well, behind the scenes. So since the technology has been changed so much, I directly jumped into AI. So I got into AI with Karthik here in this course, and I learned a lot, not only through what he taught, and it is very simple to understand the way he teaches, right? And with all the slides that is provided on the website as well. And on top of it, we sometimes I attend both weekdays and weekend batches. So when I get a lot of time, I spend a lot of time with him as well. And
I give
we
you
did a lot of
access.
hands-on projects as well. Hands-on projects in the sense hands-on with vibe coding, with anti-gravity that he showed. I got used to it, learned Python a little bit over there, and I started working with my fellow students as well, fellow classmates as well on capstone project. And now what I'm doing is I took an part in implementing that multi-agent system. I improved it. One another classmate of mine did implement MCP. We worked with Karti the way he trained the model he showed us, and then we will be implementing that on our own in our laptop as well. And I'm one of those guys who uses Windows laptop. I don't have Mac, so I'll need some help. Yes, he's available anytime to answer your questions. Anything. Not on there is no issue on that one.
Yeah,
Um,
in Discord also you can ask question. I have
yeah,
Discord channel, ask Karthik Q&A channel. You can ask
yeah.
any time.
And as per, I mean, Sir Karti also suggested that we all get together and practice interview questions, asking each other questions, answering those questions. And he's there sometimes to help us as well. What we're doing, what kind of keywords that we are missing, how we can frame our stories, any and everything in every way that he can help us. He's helping us. Uh, Now what I'll do is I'll just share my screen so that I can show you what I've been working on. Let me know you're able to see my screen.
It's still loading. Yeah.
Okay. So on that capstone project, you might have seen that there are a bunch of layers that one of the slides that Karthi has shown, right? And here, what I worked on is a smart contract review plan for agentic multi-agent system. Since I come from hospital and fintech area, I implemented that HIPAA, FHIR, and SOX compliance as well within that. And auditability is obviously required in both these industries. So logging is centralized as well. So this is the structure that I did that with vibe coding. So this is what using anti-gravity, right? This Ghost Pose is one other product that I'm working on by my own and with help of Karthik as well. Um, so this from the base code, what did I do is that created multi-agent system. Here we have an agent for uploading, agent for parsing that uploaded document, right? Splitting and storing, risk agent, and everything. There is MCP layer here as well. That another friend of mine within the who learned the same thing in the same class. That person implemented that. Governance agent was one another classmate of mine had implemented that. From that, it went compliance is taken care of here, human review is taken care of here, and then the output agent as well, right? And all this is also here. When you look at it, it's all centralized where most of the thing what every company is looking at is um, the auditability or the observability. This is the keyword that you will be hearing a lot during the class, where you need to explain if any of the agent fails, why it failed, when it failed, all those different things, right? And that is all centralized, logged here in a central log, where every single agent, what it does, why it does, everything is logged. So when that auditors come to you, you can easily give all the KPIs, all the details that they need as well, right? And that is put in my GitHub. I'll be working with Karthi to put in his repository in GitHub, so that that is available for our other students to pull this and then work on the other layers as well. So we are combining everybody's effort here, and I'm working on a separate project as well, the same project, same capstone project, but where I'll be implementing everything from start to finish as well, so that I can understand every single layer on that one as well. Right? Any questions?
Yeah, I'll take over my system also.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So yeah, these are all these agents already I built in the base version. You will get this base version, but there are a lot more work to do, which I already shared. So yeah, these are all you got multi-agent system. They to work with each and other agents, and I have a supervisor agent. What they do?
Is it that each person will be responsible for one agent and they'll be working on that, like
No, one layer actually.
giving the prompts? One, okay.
One
Like,
layer.
can you just give an example, like how
So let me show you the layer
people
that here.
work?
So
Yeah.
here. Yeah, one person will be working on access layer, authentication, authorization, role-based access control, contract permission. Another person will be working on pre-processing layer. This is how in real life in at our job we do, right? Each developer will be responsible for one module. So that's why I gave one layer, so that they understand every aspect of it, one layer. And then they can use the common code base to check in. So a lot of conflicts will happen. So they have to use best practices to check in and use each other's code base. And then, as Rajana said, they will take a base layer again, base version again, and implement everything so that they get a deep understanding of each and every layer for interview purpose. So one aspect is how you work as a team with other developers, that aspect. And the other one is deep understanding of everything you by building everything on your own, obviously with my help as needed, and ready for interview and showcase an event. Am I
So, a
clear?
quick question. Yeah, thanks, Karthik. Yeah, uh, there's a quick question I have here. So, how I understand this is that this is really the architecture, the
Yes.
authentication, how you're doing things. Otherwise, also, but then when you say about agents, is an agent responsible for authentication, or is there some alerts that if something happens, that agent can
So,
handle?
so what do you call that's an anti-pattern. Don't use the agent for anything and everything. Use agent for where you need to. So that's one of the session I spend a lot of time on. When do you really need to use agent? When you shouldn't use agent? It's a overkill for
Hmm.
authentication authorization.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm just doing an example here. So yeah, so when constructing these layers, yeah, you can use something, but then yeah, you don't need this if you're doing
Yeah, like
Firebase,
for example, these are
Firestore.
the
Yeah.
good use cases where you can use agents.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure. And these are the patterns there.
This project completed, like how long has it taken to complete
So
through
yeah,
the
for base version, it took 2 weeks for me to develop. And for each layer, who were completed, they didn't take more than a week.
Yeah. To add it to
Yeah, probably
Karthik's.
Rajana, you can talk about it better than me
Yeah,
because you were
yeah.
working.
So to add to Karthik's point and to answer your question, it shouldn't take more than a day or two to complete it. The problem with us as a student is that I'm like, yes, Karthik can finish it within 2 weeks. If I take the same project, it will take me a month. The reason for that is not because of the lack of knowledge on that. It is a lack of experience of giving the prompt in the anti-gravity to do the vibe coding for us.
Yeah.
Okay, and that comes with practice.
Yeah. That's why I do hands-on exercises because some of you are asking, I want to do it as soon as possible. I want to cover everything. So what is the best
Yes,
way? Start with all these hands-on exercises from the get-go so that by the time you're completing, you have more practical experience. And also I cover theory also in between actually. So it's
yes.
the
So in my the way I did it, because I mean like when I started initially with first time I deleted in my local drive. When I pulled the first time this project, I did something, it went wrong, I deleted that, pulled it again. I did that 3 times, and the fourth time I succeeded in doing something useful, right? Because of my prompting, it it messed things up in my local drive, and we cannot put push it back to GitHub, right? Karthik, GitHub. So I deleted it, went back, pulled back the base code, and then read it. We couple of us we actually did that 2 or 3 times actually already, and we are still working on it. We get together sometimes. We have our own students group where we meet Google Meet in the mornings or on the weekends, and we spend time together. We discuss and do the prompting ourselves and do get things done. That's how we are practicing. We are spending time as well on this.
But again, individuals' uh, experience or lack of experience dictates how much time they're gonna take. Like for
Yes,
example, Rajana, he's a as he said, project management, COBOL mainframe background, healthcare, didn't write single line of Java code or Python code in his life. So it is taking a little bit more effort. Whereas another person who has DevOps experience, written some scripts, so she is taking very less time. Same thing, another person who is actually a developer, a Java developer, and he's already using some aspects of vibe coding, so it's even more easier for them. So individual, and I've been, even though I'm also like Rajanna, where I didn't touch code for what you call 17 years, but I have last 1.5 years vibe coding experience, so I do it fast. And others also can do it fast if they can. I'm not putting down anything. If you really basically um, do what I'm asking you to do, if you're trying to do on your own thing, then uh, you are same making same mistake what I did 1 year ago, 1.5 year ago. Then you will come back to what I did after falling and then getting back, and then you do the same thing. Then you will tell me that Karthik, I did this, and it is a shortcut. I found it. It is working. I was like, please go back and look at the recording. This is exactly I said I don't want you to do, and do it this way. This will work, and you didn't listen, and now you are telling me as if you found out after doing it in a hard way. But as long as people are spending effort, putting effort, and now maybe that's good thing, right? Now it ingrains in their mind that this is a bad way of doing actually. I noticed this with actually as a if you're a programmer, it may be a little bit disadvantage than someone who didn't work on coding before. The reason is you already know a lot about coding, and you don't trust the process. You have the tendency to say, "Oh, I know about it. I know coding. I know more than Karthik when it comes to coding. He hasn't done coding for 17 years, so I will do my way." And then, dude, even though I haven't done coding, I know it doesn't work. I used to break my head, and this how it works. And then they spend half an hour, 1 hour. They come back to where I was, where I told them to be. Luckily, Rajana doesn't have that issue because he's like me when it comes to coding.
so what I would suggest is So if you plan to join the class, and say if you join the class, right? So when Karthi is going through that prompt engineering slides, pay attention. That will come in handy in your vibe coding. That is very important. I'll just give you a hint
Yeah,
right now.
someone was asking about reinforcement learning. So yeah, you can see here. I definitely cover that, both the theory and hands-on. Okay, I thought I'll be done in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's 1 hour, 40 minutes, just explaining what I do. I hope I covered everything. Any other questions? If not, we can end here. And you can contact me if you're ready. The next steps is basically, oh yeah, if you refer, definitely I'll give you discount also from the 3K. If you're not a recent student or from India, I'll give $150 discount for someone who's taking uh, the course who has experience. Obviously, if you're getting discounted uh, price, then I cannot give you that much discount. So yeah, if you're ready, reach out to me. I need your full name, first name, last name, and your email ID. I'll be sending you agreement. You got to e-sign it. Then I will send the payment link and invoice. You got to pay through Stripe and Zogo. And then I'll give you access to my Discord channel and website and go from there. And if you have any additional questions, I'm happy to answer now. I'll wait for another 5 minutes. If not, yeah.
When is the course when are you planning to start this course?
So the weekday batch started last Thursday, but I can only one session is over. I can always do a catch-up session for the people who are joining this week, actually. That's not an issue. And for the weekend batch, it is starting next weekend because I already have few people signed up for that. So I'll definitely start rain or shine for that for those people.
And next weekend meaning 11th of April, Karthi?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Faculty only yourself or other people
I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Yeah. I got a teaching assistant. Yeah, she will focus on Python. Yeah, mostly website changes and maintenance and stuff. But I'm the one teaching.
Okay.
Yeah, so the reason I even kept 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. is it's in India 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. so that I'm sure most of you go a little bit late to office 11 or 12 to avoid the traffic. So already one person who is studying from India, he said that time really works for him. That's the reason I designed it that way. It works for people in East Coast and people in Central Time. Sorry, West Coast and Central Time it works. East Coast a little bit tough because it starts from what time? 8:30 to 9:30, 10:30,
8:30, yeah.
8:30 to 11:30. But in the winter, when you guys have the clock change, then it'll be a little bit easier. It'll be done by 10:30. But then that's why I got the weekend batch. If it is too late for you in the weekday, you can always join weekend batch. In fact, my two signups for weekend batch are both are one from Michigan and another one somewhere else in East Coast. Yeah, the only disadvantage is if you miss the weekend batch, then you cannot catch up with the big day batch. You got to use recording because which weekday batch is already over, then only weekend batch gets over. That's the only disadvantage for weekend batch. But I have recording anyway. You can do 2x and complete it in 1.5 hours instead of 3 hours. Okay, I don't think any other questions. If not, I'll hang out for 3 more minutes and then, yeah, maybe I'll stop the recording.
Yeah, there is a question in chat, Karthi, if you want to answer that.
Oh, okay, so PK, I already showed the demo just now. Okay, you asked 1 hour ago. Okay, all right. What is time on weekend? Yeah, so weekend batch time most likely 10:30 or 11 a.m. PST. I haven't finalized it yet. It most likely either 10:30 or 11 a.m. PST, which is if you're in East Coast, it is what 2 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Karthik, weekday batches from Monday to Thursday, right?
No. Monday and Thursday, not Monday to Thursday. Because you need time to complete the exams and mock interviews. I don't want to overwhelm too much. Maybe in future I may do a really fast track crash course. Someone who's willing to, who has the mental capacity to take it, where it will be like 4 hour session every day for 2 weeks. You are done from zero to intermediate to advanced knowledge with practice in 2 weeks at maximum 2.5 weeks done, so that you can get the job sooner than later. I'm still thinking about it. If there is enough interest, I may start that as well. But you should be willing to put that effort also. That means you are spending probably 6 hours a day or 7 hours a day to complete everything, to be ready within 2.5 weeks, because that's very intensive. I'm not sure if anyone is up for it. That's the only reason I missed it. But if people say no, bring it on, I'm happy to do it.
All right, Karthi, I'm dropping off.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Thank you,
didn't
Karthik.
expect you
Thank you,
to join.
Karthik.
Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Karthik.